A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a striking video address to global leaders at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland, President Donald J. Trump has reiterated his commitment to imposing tariffs on companies that choose to manufacture their products outside the United States. This declaration comes as part of his administration's broader strategy to bolster American industry and rectify what he describes as an unfair trade relationship with the European Union, EU. During his remarks, Trump emphasized the urgency of addressing the trade deficits with the EU, claiming, "From the standpoint of America, the EU treats us very, very unfairly, very badly." He pointed to the hundreds of billions of dollars in deficits the US faces with the EU, asserting that it is time for a change. Trump's message was clear. Businesses that opt to produce their goods outside of America will face tariffs, a move that he believes will incentivize companies to relocate their operations back to US soil. If you don't make your product in America, which is your prerogative, then very simply you will have to pay a tariff, he stated emphatically. This approach has raised eyebrows among economists and analysts, many of whom view the tariff threats as a negotiating tactic rather than a definitive policy. However, Trump's renewed commitment to these tariffs signals a potentially aggressive stance in international trade relations. The president's speech was not just about tariffs. He also addressed other geopolitical issues, including the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. Trump reiterated his desire to see an end to the war, advocating for increased military spending from European nations. He argued that a strong military presence is crucial for peace and stability in the region. Trump's grievances extended to the EU's regulatory practices, which he characterized as burdensome for American businesses. He highlighted recent legal challenges faced by US tech giants in Europe, framing them as examples of unfair treatment. "These are American companies. They shouldn't be doing that. As far as I'm concerned, it's a form of taxation," he remarked, drawing attention to the implications of such regulations on US businesses. The president's address also touched on his broader economic vision for the United States, which includes slashing corporate taxes and reducing interest rates to create a favorable business environment. He claimed that his administration has initiated the largest deregulation campaign in history, aiming to foster a climate conducive to growth and prosperity. Trump's rhetoric at Davos echoed themes from his inaugural address, where he promised to usher in a golden age for the US economy. He painted a picture of optimism, suggesting that even nations that are not traditionally friendly towards the US are hopeful about the future under his leadership. However, the president's aggressive trade policies have sparked concerns about potential retaliation from other countries. As he positions the US to demand respect from its trading partners, analysts warn that tariffs could lead to a tit-for-tat scenario, ultimately harming American consumers. In addition to his focus on tariffs and trade, Trump made headlines with his controversial comments regarding Canada. He reiterated his desire for Canada to become the 51st state, a statement that has drawn criticism from Canadian officials. Trump's remarks about Canada included threats of imposing high tariffs, particularly in the context of addressing drug trafficking and irregular migration. He suggested that if Canada were to join the US, the trade deficit would be eliminated. The president's combative approach at the World Economic Forum marks a significant moment in his second term, as he seeks to redefine America's role in global trade and diplomacy. As the world watches, the implications of Trump's tariff threats and his broader economic policies remain to be seen. Will his administration succeed in reshaping international trade to favor American interests, or will these strategies lead to unforeseen consequences? That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.